As with any new technology, there are some common myths and misconceptions about electric vehicles that stand in the way of new adoption. We wanted to talk about a few things that people get wrong about electric vehicles and clear up some misconceptions. Here's a myth we see floating around a lot. EVs aren't that much better for the environment due to production emissions. There was a controversial analysis a year or two ago that suggested electric vehicles were not quite the silver bullet for the environment that people were making them out to be, due to the carbon-intensive nature of mining for battery components in car manufacturing, not to mention the carbon emissions associated with generating electricity. However, there have been many confirmation studies that even if all your electricity is sourced from coal, electric cars are still cleaner. This is because the electric motor is more efficient than an internal combustion engine. A 2021 study conducted by the International Council on Clean Transportation, the ICCT, looked at the full life cycles of EVs compared to internal combustion engine cars, from raw materials to manufacturing to trash, and found that, quote, for cars registered in 2021, the report found that lifetime emissions for a medium-sized EV in Europe are between 66 and 69% lower compared to that of a gasoline vehicle in its same category. In the US, an EV produces between 60 to 68% fewer emissions. In China, an EV results in between 37 to 45% fewer emissions. In India, it's between 19 to 34% lower, end quote. The difference in avoided emissions is due to the way electricity is produced in various regions. This study assumed that a car's life cycle was about 18 years in total. Now, if you're really concerned about your car's carbon footprint, a used EV is the way to go. You avoid the demand associated with manufacturing a new vehicle altogether, and add only marginal emissions due to energy production. If you live in a state with a robust clean energy standard or use solar-powered electricity, your car-related emissions can be pretty close to zero.